everybody, it's Smooth Brain here, and today I've got another Scentual Sunday for you. So my every 3-month delivery of Scentbird came in, and I get 3 trials at a time. And this time we're going to be trying out Imaginary Authors. I have 3 different perfumes from them. I also at some point picked up, I think it was in the Prime sale way back in the summer, a bottle of the YSL Black Opium Glitter. And I'm interested to see how that compares to the regular Black Opium. I'll grab that when we get to it. And then finally I have a new brand to me, and that's Okcha. And I have a couple perfumes from them. Okcha makes their own perfumes, but they also make some inspired by perfumes. So I got 3 of those to try out, and I'm very excited about them. Much less expensive than what you would pay for the name brand version. So let's get started. I'm going to start off with the trial sets. I'm going to start off with the trial sets from Scentbird. I really do love the packaging they come in. They come in this like corrugated tube with a little plastic lid that makes that satisfying pop. And then they come, you know, in the tube protected so that you can have a little, about like 7 ml sample size of these perfumes. So they last about a month if you would go through it every day. So the first one is Fox in the Flowerbed. Ooh, what a pretty name that is. And their bottles look really pretty too. It has like a fox doing its little hop into the flowers. And the notes on this are jasmine, frankincense, and for some reason I love frankincense. I'm a Catholic girl, and I would think it would scar me for life to smell some incense, but I love the smell of it. And then we also have some wildflower honey, pink peppercorns, and Alpen air. I don't know how you capture the smell of air, but I guess they figured it out. Ooh, that's very florally. Very airy, very florally, a little bit sweet. Yeah, it does smell like flowers and honey. I don't get the incense at all. Maybe a little bit of the black pepper. And I don't know what air is supposed to smell like, because I live in the city or near enough to a city that air does not usually smell that good. Okay, let's do the second one. So that one's definitely a floral. The next one is a gourmand called Wafflecone. I'm not a super fan of gourmands. I know they're really popular right now. If you love gourmands, I would suggest watching Laura May Fragrances. She does a really great job on capturing all the gourmands, but maybe I'll like this one. This has, so this one has vanilla, salted caramel, Saigon cinnamon, heavy cream, and sandalwood. It smells like fake maple syrup, like when you put it on your pancakes from, you know, Mrs. Butterworth or one of those types of syrups. Syrupy goodness. But see, that's a little sweet for me. Let's put that one back in its little tube. It's beautiful, but not really my thing. The last one is called Saint Julep. Look at this bottle's really pretty. And I think this one's going to be my favorite from this trio. Mainly because it has like some oranges and some mints and things like that. So the notes are sweet mint, tangerine, southern magnolia, bourbon, mint julep, yum, and sugar cube. So this is going to be boozy, but also have that mint flavor as well as maybe a little bit of orange rind. Let's try this out. Wow, that one waffle cone is like permeating the entire atmosphere here. So, you know, before you spray a ton on yourself, maybe think about how strong it is. It's really strong. I hope this one's as strong because I think I'm going to love this one. It smells like grass and mint and orange lemon. I don't get a lot of the bourbon though. Maybe let's spray a little bit more. Yeah, this one's the best. I'm going to spray that on myself actually. Delicious. Okay, the next thing I want to compare is the glitter version of this Black Opium to the regular version of the Black Opium, which is a very vanilla-y scent. So first of all, the regular version comes in a black glittery bottle and it has like a dark amber liquid in it. Let's see what this smells like. Oh my god, that waffle cone one. It's like taking over. Let me spray more. And I like that the bottles are cute and they match. I think it does smell like vanilla. It has a lot of alcohol in it, I can tell you right now. And it has something familiar that I can't place my mind on. Okay, so this one has the top notes of pear, pink pepper, and orange. And I definitely smell that pear and orange in combination. With a heart of coffee, jasmine, licorice, and bitter almond, and base of vanilla, patchouli, cashmere wood, and cedar. And I do think the patchouli comes out a little bit, but not in an overpowering way where it would smell like some kind of creepy hippie from the 70s or something. And then let's try out the Black Opium glitter version. So that's in a silver bottle and it has a lighter amber color. Ooh, I like that already. Okay, this one to me smells a little bit more fresh and a little bit sweeter in some ways. So it has paracord, green mandarin essence, lemon essence, where that's what the freshness is coming from in the top. Heart is the orange flower essence, and then base they have marshmallow, musk accord, black coffee, vanilla bourbon, and patchouli. And I love the marshmallow in combination with the black coffee and the bourbon. It's really nice. So if I had to choose between the glitter and the original, I would go definitely for the glitter. But that's up to you. I'll put all the notes, like I said, on the screen so you can see the differences. Okay, so let's look at Oak Cha now. Oak Cha, like I said, does inspired by perfumes, which is basically another way of saying a dupe. And the first one we have here is called Heaven Speak. Okay, so the way these perfumes come is in a box, really nice box, and it's got a little side pull here that's magnetized. And inside it will come with one of the little cards that tells you what perfume it is. And on the back of that card is the ingredients list. And inside the box it has some information about the perfume as well. And this one, called Heaven Speak, is inspired by Killian's Angel Share. And you see I have a sample. I've almost used all of it. That's how much I love this perfume. So instead of buying a full bottle of Killian's Angel Share, which is super expensive, I went for the lesser choice, the less expensive choice, and it's only $46 as opposed to Kilian's, which I will put the price right here so you guys can see that. Now, this is an extrait de perfume, which means it's a little stronger than an eau de parfum. So, here's what it says. The fabric effect. Fragrance lasts longer on fabric than on skin. Mist your clothes for a scent that stays with you all day. Layer, mix, create. Blend with other Okcha fragrances to craft a signature scent that's uniquely yours. Refresh with layering. Re-up after a few hours for a boost. Fragrance fades, but a fresh spritz brings it back. Less is more. A little goes a long way, especially with the waffle cone. So keep spritzes minimal to avoid overpowering or headache-inducing levels, especially if you're working with others. You know, try to put just a couple spritzes on instead of like 20 spritzes. I will say, if you're going outside, that's not a big deal, but if you're working in an office in close containment, it can be overpowering sometimes, and people are sensitive to it, so just beware of that. And then keep it cool. Store your scent away from sunlight and heat to preserve its freshness. So especially sunlight, you'll notice many of these bottles are really either opaque or they have like instead of a clear glass, they'll have like a tinted glass. This one does not though, so I would not put this in direct sun. Let's see what the difference is between this and the Kilian's Irish. The Kilian's Angel's Share. So where's the spritzer on this? Here it is. This does smell boozy and juicy. It's a woody vanilla, and it has cinnamon, vanilla, sandalwood, and cognac in it. With the top being cognac, heart being cinnamon, tonka bean, and oak. It smells so nice. And then praline, vanilla, and sandalwood. So we have that. Now let me smell my Kilian's Angel's Share and see if it compares. This definitely has more of that cognac smell to it. Like it hits you in the face. It's a little sweeter, and I can't say enough good things about this Kilian's Angel's Share. I love it so much. So I will use the Heavens Speak, but I think I'm going to get stuck buying a full bottle of this anyways because they are a little bit different. This one, the next one, is called Sinful. Sinful. Let's see what this is inspired by. Okay, so this one I don't have the complimentary perfume. This one is inspired by Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, and I know everyone loves this one. This one is only $51, and the Lost Cherry, again, I'll put the price of the full Lost Cherry bottle up there so you can see the difference in price. Oh, that smells so good. It's fruity, woody, sweet, and I will say it smells like cherries that have been dipped in sugar, like those cherries that come in the special jar from Costco that are in the syrup that you put in your drinks. Oh, it's so good. So the top notes here are cherry liqueur, bitter almond, and that comes out as well. The almond definitely comes out. that's what gives it kind of that syrupy smell. Cherry syrup, rose, and jasmine are the heart notes. And then the base notes to ground everything. Again, sandalwood, cedarwood, and some vetiver. Love this one. Highly recommend, especially if you like lost cherry. I will see if I can get a sample of that lost cherry at some point to compare it and let you guys know. But this one is gorgeous. And then, finally, we have a pink one. And this one is called Madame Rose. And I don't, unfortunately, have a dupe for this either. But this is supposed to be like Delina by Marley. And let's see. So that's a rose scent, obviously. Let me pull this up. Rose has been so popular lately. It's like made this comeback from grandma mode to modern and fresh. And the Perfume de Marley dupe has the following highlight notes. Lychee, rose, musk, and peony with lychee, rhubarb, bergamot, and nutmeg. You know I always like nutmeg because it's the name of my dog. And then the heart notes are Turkish rose, peony, musk, petalia, and vanilla. And the base notes are cashmere, cedar, Haitian vetiver, and incense. And the incense comes through a little bit. This is good. It's like spicy rose. It's really nice. Like the rhubarb and the nutmeg come out in this at first, and then you get all that glorious rose, but it's not like overpowering sweet rose. It's like if you were working with lemons in a rose garden, something like that. It's really nice. And then the incense comes through a little bit on the base. So out of these three that I got, highly recommend this one, especially if you like rose scents. I highly recommend the Sinful, which is the dupe for Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. Where did he lose his cherry at anyway? It's kind of a little disturbing, right? Maybe I shouldn't ask him that. And then the white one, that's the dupe for Killian's Splurge. Splurge on your Killian's. This is a nice scent. I will use it, but I don't think that Heaven's Speak is near in comparison to the Killian's. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed Scentual Sundays. And let me know in the comments what perfumes you want me to try next. Happy to do that. Happy to try out new perfumes. And always remember, be happy, not sad. Feel free to subscribe and hit like. And I'll talk to you all soon. Bye!